Hi everyone, I'm David Wojcik and this is MBOT TV. Stories we covered this week: Toronto Global gets big funding from the City of Mississauga, MBOT lends a hand to the self-employed victims of the Hickory Drive explosion. How will the Canada Post strike affect your business? A Hurontario LRT update? And how much will the new stormwater charge cost your business? Welcome to MBOT TV, a weekly recap of what happened in Mississauga and at the Mississauga Board of Trade. Toronto Global, the new corporation assuming the role of the Greater Toronto Marketing Alliance and Invest Toronto, got a significant financing shot in the arm from Mississauga City Council. This past Wednesday, Council approved a $288,000 per year funding package for the new organization. Toby Lennox, interim CEO for Toronto Global, gave us this update on the organization.
So the new mandate is really to try to bring and to try to coordinate foreign direct investment across the region, bring new resources, bring new capabilities to the project, more than really any one individual municipality is going to be able to do. I think one of the really important things to recognize is that while the new organization is going to be focusing only on FDI, it can only do that if it builds upon the existing programs, the existing strengths, the existing outreach that is done by all the individual municipalities and the individual programs that might be within each of the municipalities.
The funding by the city will continue for the next 3 years. Your Mississauga Board of Trade extended a helping hand to self-employed business owners affected by the Hickory Drive explosion. Recognizing that many small businesses operate from the business owner's primary residence, MBOT will provide temporary hoteling, meeting space, and ancillary services to those affected by the recent explosion. Information on how to obtain assistance is available by calling the MBOT office. Many small businesses depend on Canada Post to deliver checks in order to continue their operations. There are also businesses which depend on Canada for their entire livelihood. One such business owner is Laura Artabello, president of Millennium, a fulfillment and distribution house here in Mississauga.
Well, we're upset about the entire industry not moving. We can't afford to have this industry stop. So it's not so much Canada Post per se, it's the stalling of the negotiation between Canada Post and CUPW, who represent the members.
Ms. Artabello is also the president of the Canadian Consumers for Paper Options organization. A memo of understanding has been signed by the City of Mississauga, City of Brampton, and Metrolinx outlining the key terms, timelines, and conditions for the new LRT line, which will run along Hurontario starting in Ward 1 at the Port Credit Go station. The city has assembled a working group made up of councillors from the wards most affected by the new system. The $1.4 billion project is scheduled to start in 2018. The City of Mississauga has implemented a stormwater charge effective this year. The stormwater charge appears on your Region of Peel water bill and is based on your impervious or hard surface footprint. The charge is $100 per billing unit and will cost some of the larger businesses in Mississauga thousands of extra dollars in charges. Our Director of Government Relations, Brad Butt, continues to work with city staff to understand this new revenue tool being collected by the city and files this report. Brad?
Thanks, David. This week, I met with Victoria Kramkowski, the City of Mississauga point person on the new stormwater charge program. Property owners will start to see this charge on their Region of Peel water bills. It is calculated based on the area of hard surfaces on a property, the roof size, paved parking lots, and sidewalks. For some property owners, this will mean thousands of extra municipal costs. And if you lease your space, expect the cost to be passed on to you in the rent. The City of Mississauga Council decided last year to implement this new charge in reaction to recent storms that have caused considerable flooding. This new money is supposed to be pumped back into improving the stormwater infrastructure, upgrade pipes, and erosion control along creeks and rivers. Under the law, a municipality cannot make a profit off a charge, so MBOT will be monitoring this program very carefully to ensure money raised is indeed spent. The ICI sector is paying the lion's share of this charge, expecting to be about $38 million in the first year. To mitigate the impact of the charge and reduce the flow of stormwater off of properties into the municipal system, the city has developed a rebate program. The ICI sector can receive up to 50% rebate of the charge to making modifications to their property to store or retain stormwater on site. Later in September, MBOT will host a forum to help our members better understand the charge and rebate program, so stay tuned for that. Back to you, David.
Thanks, Brad. And here's what's coming up at your Mississauga Board of Trade. Nominations are now being accepted in 10 categories for the upcoming MBOT Business Awards of Excellence. Nominate a deserving business for one of those prestigious awards. It's a great way to pay a compliment to one of your clients. You can even nominate your own company. Visit mbot.com for details. On July 13th, Good Morning Mississauga is at the Erin Mills Town Center. Network in the morning and then do a little shopping while you're there. Book a speaker spot. Where else can you make over 100 cold calls in just 2 minutes? On July 19th, NGen, the under 40 crowd, rocks it out at the Glen Erin Inn for their summer patio bash. NGen is a group of young business professionals eager to make great connections and build lasting business relationships. On July 21st, MBOT, in collaboration with the Customer Service Professional Network, presents a workshop on impactful business communication. This is a new series running over the summer months to promote and educate on delivering excellent customer service. Save the date for August 4th, when the leader of the provincial opposition, Patrick Brown, will address members and guests of the Mississauga Board of Trade. Stay tuned to MBOT TV and check the website for location information. Details about these stories and events are available at www.mbot.com. Until next week, this is David Wojcik, wishing you all the best success in your business.
Well, I said, rain on, fall upon the earth again. Make it cool, make it good. Fill the rivers, fill the pools. Quench the thirst of every fool and every